Joe Salas here. Sorry, it's been probably 5 weeks since I did a video. I started grad school and man, it's been kicking my butt. But I just finished my first class tonight, so I've got a week off, and I'm going to try to pump out 2 or 3 videos this week. And I got a good one to start with. We're going to go through our tunnel screen. So I'm going to click off my face here so we get the full screen. Let me make this thing big. And let's draw it up. This one's called Rose, which is our tunnel screen to the right. You should see our Z. Take a 3-step release, retrace his steps, and then come down the line of scrimmage. And he wants to get about to where our tailback would be on just our traditional slow screen to our running back. Normally, this guy has number 1, although they switch it on this. This guy was a real smart player for us, and I can see him calling the switch. And then he should have got number 2, but they switched it up this time. Tackles pro push, so he'll pro push, and this left tackle will pro push it. The guard center guard, they're going to check for weapons and then release, so he'll set, and then he'll run the sidewalk, which will be something like this. The center will set, and then he'll run the second place, and the guard will set, and he should run the third place. And we tell our kids to this guy should be coming and cracking safety. I don't know if we get that, and this guy should be running the swing outside. So that's the quarterback will take a 5-step drop, and then if he has issues, he'll drift towards the screen. So that usually opens it up, and you'll get a good example of that here shortly. So that's how it's supposed to look. So let's watch this first one. This year they weren't real super explosive plays, but they were good solid plays, and eventually we popped a few towards the end. Here's the first one. This is 1st and 10 for us, and it ends up being a 10-yard gain. He gets behind the wall and got the first down. So not super explosive, but a good solid play, especially on first down. This was another 1st and 10 play that ends up getting a 6-yard gain off of it. You see that time the quarterback, let's take that one back. Quarterback, this walk player kind of sniffed it out a little bit, and the quarterback had to drift towards the screen to open it up, and then he fit right in the window, and you see he kind of turned it back upstream there. So good example of the quarterback having to drift towards it. Here's another Rose. This is another 1st and 10 and another 10-yard gain. Ball boy there was trying to slow us down. See, he fits right in behind the wedge. We missed one there, but well, I don't know if that was close to a 10-yard gain. So just a good little tunnel screen for us. We liked it especially because it was the same blocking as our slow screen as far as O-line went. This is when it finally popped. This is another game. It went for 47 yards on this one. Now here's the Larry, same exact deal, just going the other direction. You see our line was a little slow getting out. That ended up being a 6-yard gain. Here's the first one out of 2x2, and it ended up being 11 yards. This was a little freshman we had when our senior got hurt. But this is out of 2x2. Everything's the same. Blocking's the same. These guys, I think they're supposed to just get the safety level. Let's see what they end up doing. They ended up just faking a Roger right there. But you see how as long as the O-line's getting out there and kind of getting in the way, ends up being a good play for us. So that's all of them. Our tunnel screens went we called them Rose to the right and Lucy to the left, and just a good solid football play. Ended up calling them a lot on first down, but in the past it's been a huge third down call for us. And like I said, there's been a few years when Lucy Rose was our number 1 screen. Typically it's going to be Larry Roger, our spot screen, but every once in a while we get someone who just has a knack for it. So that's our tunnel screen. Hope you enjoy it, and hopefully I'll be pumping out a few videos this week. Thank you, coaches.